Today we're going to talk about Dan Burks, also Jarrett Jack, and Mark Bryant. So Dan Burke, he's super regarded assistant coach in the NBA circles. He is most known for his defensive coaching. He was coming from the 76ers. Now, since 1989 till 2023, he's only called 3 teams home. The Portland Trail Blazers from 89 to 97, from 97 to, I believe it was 2019 or 2020, the Indiana Pacers, and from 2020 to 2022, the Philadelphia 76ers. So usually when he finds a spot, he usually calls it home for quite some time. Obviously, the Sixers were his lowest spot that he stayed the most at. Now, with Jarrett Jack, he's still under potentially joining. I hope he does. I love me some Jarrett Jack in his coaching abilities. You look at guys that he's worked with. A Cameron Payne, a Josh Okoro. You know, guys like that are on the Phoenix Suns, and you just see, wow, these guys are really blossomed. They came out of nowhere. They're this, they're that. What does Detroit used to be known for? Finding these diamond in the roughs and making them ball out. I feel like if we get a Jarrett Jack on our coaching staff, that he could bring that for us. You know, plus Monty Williams, Dan Burks, you know, guys like that Dan Burks has worked with. Tyrese Maxey, super talented and has really blossomed this past season in Philadelphia. So what are these guys already correlated to? Development, hard nose, defense, things of that nature. That's what's going to be bringing a lot of here in Detroit. And then Mark Bryant. You know, he's also coming over from the Phoenix Suns as well. Now, rumors has it that several coaches from the Phoenix Suns are going to join Monty Williams in Detroit. Like I said, Jarrett Jack, Dan Brooke, and Mark Bryant were named a few that are going to be joining Monty Williams and Steven Silas in Detroit. So I am definitely excited. Now, the coaches that are leaving, it's going to be the Motor City Cruise head coach DJ Baker. He's going to be joining Milwaukee staff under Adrian Griffin, and Brittany Donaldson, after joining for one season here, she is going to move to join Quinn Snyder's staff in Atlanta. She was our director of coaching analytics. So we lost 2. Obviously, we know we're going to be losing some players or some coaches. Anytime you hire a head coach, you're going to lose assistants and things of that. But adding Steven Silas, adding Dan Brooke, a possible Jarrett Jack, and adding Mark Bryant, I mean, that's a formidable coaching staff already. And we still have more coaches to come over or get hired. So I'm definitely excited. Now, again, like Dan Burks, he's probably up there on my list because of all the players that he's worked with. You know, all the guys he's worked with from 89 to 97 with the Portland Trail Blazers. 97 to whenever he left the Indiana Pacers. You know, like guys like Reggie Miller. You know, things of that nature. Like when we were playing with the Going to Work Pistons, we were playing against Rick Carlisle's team, and he had Dan Brooke over there. So you kind of understand what kind of mindset he brings. What were the Indiana Pacers known for? Defense. Same thing as Detroit. So he's bringing kind of like that gritty aspect that I absolutely love over here to Detroit, where obviously, you know, the Lions, they're a bunch of gritty group, and that's one thing that we love here in Detroit. No nonsense. I don't care what you're trying to complain about. Put your hard hat on, lace your steel toe boots, and let's get to work. Let's build this thing. Let's do what we're supposed to do. Everything else will work itself out. You know, that's what Dan Brooks brings. I'm sorry. And I apologize if I botched names. I'm horrible with names. But, you know, and then, like I said, Jarrett Jack, still relatively young. I believe he's 37 years old. He's been a player, now a coach. Things that he's going to say, these young players are going to be like, I better listen to him because he's been in this league. He's won in this league. He's done this in this league. So I better listen to this guy. He's going to bring that kind of savvy to the Detroit Pistons. You know, and Mark Bryant, also former player. You know, there's a correlation. You know, I think Detroit Pistons are looking at the Detroit Lions. They're like, you know something? We better get some former players as coaches here because I see the success that is going on with the Lions, and we need that here with the Pistons. But definitely leave it in the comment section below. What's your thoughts on these additions with Dan Brooks, Jarrett Jack, and Mark Bryant? Are you excited? I am, but are you excited? Let me know in the comment section below. And here's a friendly reminder that we are growing this community. Appreciate, as of recording this video, we're at 144 subs, so I appreciate that. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video because go Pistons. Yes, sir. Peace.